Hi YouTube. It's May the 14th, and I definitely had a very interesting night tonight. I picked up a shift to work 4 hours tonight. My district manager was there, and that's usually pretty interesting. But it's definitely a very interesting night. It started out with a bit of confusion. Basically, what happened is I came into work and I was stressed out about my psoriasis and how it's been acting up lately. And I get in there and I go to my locker to start putting myself away. And the district manager, her name is Liz. She's there and she looks at me and like, "Hey Sam, how's it going? I see you again." I'm like, "Oh, it's fine." And she's like, "Oh, are you okay?" I'm like, "I've just been really stressed out about my psoriasis lately. It's been getting really bad and it's been a little upsetting, and I've just been really stressed out about that." And as I'm taking off my jacket, she looks at me and she points at me. She's like, "You need to cover that up. You can't go out on the floor looking like that." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, you need to wear a jacket or something." I'm like, "I don't really have a jacket." She's like, "You can't go out like that." So, and I'm there thinking like, is she being serious right now? So I just grabbed one of the other girls' jackets, went out, and I got really visibly upset. I started talking to one of my assistant managers, Angela. She came up and she's just like, and I just started talking to her, and I asked her, "So how do I put in a notice?" And she could tell that I was pretty much crying at this point. And she's like, "Oh, what's wrong?" "Well, I just went out back that time, and this told me that I couldn't go out here because of my psoriasis without covering it up, and that just really upset me, and I don't even want to be here right now, but I'm gonna do this stupid floor set thing." And poor Angela went out back as soon as she could after, because she was with the customer then, but as soon as she could go out back and talk to Liz, she went out and she's like, "Liz, what did you say to Sam? She's out there crying and ready to quit. You just said that she couldn't work here because of her skin. Like, what is that? That's terrible. You can't say that to an employee." And Liz came out and had a talk with me after. She brought me out back, and she explained, "I didn't mean that. I meant your clothes. Like, it's your shirt. Like, where we are, we're a fashion environment. You have to wear fashionable clothes, and having a plain black V-neck t-shirt, you need to cover that up." But it had nothing to do with your skin condition, nothing to do with your psoriasis. And she started explaining to me that her sister has it, and her sister has it pretty bad. She had it for her whole life, and most people in her family have it. She's the only person in her family without it, actually, without psoriasis. And that one of her other managers has it covered pretty much from head to toe, mostly full body coverage kind of thing. And she's there working, wearing skirts and t-shirts, and she doesn't give a fuck about it. And she's completely confident in herself. And she's like, "Well, you're normally confident in yourself." I'm like, "Yeah, but just hearing that today, it kind of hurt." I took it as, you can't, because we were talking about my skin, and she points at me, "You can't go out there like that, you have to cover that up." Obviously, you can understand how that became a misunderstanding very fast. I thought it was I thought she was talking about my psoriasis. Turns out it was just my shirt. But she apologized after for upsetting me, and like I said, she didn't mean it. But yeah, obviously it's something easy to misunderstand. And it's just a little bit unfortunate, but I felt that after. She came up and talked to me again about something new that we're doing with the store too. And can you check on that?
I just did.
Oh, okay.
Still
That's
not
good.
there.
Okay. And
I'm not.
yeah, and so she talked to me after about something else that we're doing, and she came up. It was me and Katie were there. She's like, "Now you two are going to be honest with me. So what do you think of this?" And I looked at her and like, I don't like that we're doing the sales tracking right now, because all the girls are being difficult to deal with in regards to that, and even some of the management has been difficult to deal with. So I told her that I'm not a big fan of it personally, and my reasoning behind it, and she was okay with that. She said it's not going away anytime soon. It's something that we are doing, and there's because and she told us that we're getting $1 for every one item that we're selling. And I'm like, "I didn't know about that." She's like, "You didn't know about that?" I'm like, "No, I didn't. No one told me about that." And Kate didn't know about that. Most of the girls working that night didn't know about that. And she told us about another promotion that's coming up soon, that we're going to be getting $1 for everything we're selling then too. So that was so she made me feel comfortable enough to go out and talk to her about another serious issue that's been going on. Most of the people I work with lately have been quitting if they haven't put in their notice already. They are currently looking for other jobs, or they are going to be putting in their notice shortly. And when I say most of the girls, 90% or so, I mean, out of the 20 girls that are there right now, I think I can name 3 that are staying. And that's not a good number out of 20, you know? That's not a good number at all. And management hasn't been looking for other people as of yet. Well, they hired 2 new girls, but that's it. And that's not really good enough with all those people. You know, with all those people putting in their notice. They need to really get on the hiring thing. And management didn't want to talk to the district manager about it. They said they told the employees, don't mention it to the district manager. We don't want her to know about it until she's gone. Then we'll let her know, because they didn't want to deal with it while she was here. And it is a little cowardly, unfortunately. I don't want to say that in a bad way, but so I had a discussion with the district manager tonight about that issue, about how it hasn't been such a good environment to work in lately, and like how a lot of the girls used to love their job, but they don't like it anymore. So I mentioned that to her, and I mentioned the fact, a lot of other people are already left, or are leaving, or are looking for other jobs. That no one has really been hired yet, and that they didn't want to tell her about this issue, but that's what she's there for. She's the district manager. She's there to manage the district, and she's there to support the managers and help them when issues arise, and for the management not to actually go to her with a big problem. That's like, it's not a good thing, and that probably ties into the issues that the girls have been having, and the reason why most of them have been leaving. So I mentioned that to her, and she was very thankful, and I'm glad. I am glad that it's out there now, in all honesty, and I hope that the sooner it's mentioned, the sooner she can work on it and get issues resolved, right? So now that she knows about it, hopefully she'll have a discussion with them, sometime tomorrow, and see what they can do to repair the situation before the store falls under. Because having a complete rehaul of the employees is going to be difficult to deal with, and it's going to be difficult to keep the store stable that way. So that's definitely interesting. So that was my night. Yeah. But on the bright side, I guess I'm kind of doing my job. I don't know, like I'm trying to make it a better environment. Like, I am going to be leaving there myself shortly. I am looking for a new job, but it needs to be brought to the district manager's attention as soon as possible. Like, it's no good to hide it away from her, and like she'll know about it eventually anyway. She'll know how long these people were gone for, and then she would have put 2 and 2 together herself and been like, why didn't you tell me before? So I guess it's good that it's out there now. I hope it's good. I hope that's not going to be me burning any bridges with that company, because like I said, I do still love the girls that are there now. And I do like management. I do like the people I work with, and I did love that job when I first started, but like I said, I hope it's not going to burn any bridges. I hope this was a good thing, and I hope management is going to get the help they need to go through this big change, and I hope the district manager will be helping them through it. Like, she's really cool. If you sit down and talk to her one-on-one, she's really easy to talk to. So that's, hopefully that's a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to go. I have a bath run there. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to relax for the night, and then I'm going to go straight to bed. School in the morning again. So I will talk to you tomorrow, and hopefully there's no more drama to report on for a long ass time. That's not even like that bad of drama, I guess. It's, just work shit. Work sucks sometimes. It's hard to be a big girl, but someone's got to do it. Yeah. Bye.